Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot, and in today's video we are going to take a look at what your financial future looks like. So what is coming next for you in terms of your finances, what about your investments, where you should be spending money, where you shouldn't be spending money, all of that. Now, as usual, you have three piles in front of you. Please make sure you take your time when it comes to selecting the pile, because this pick a card series is all about your intuition. Okay, so please center yourself, take a deep breath, and then select your pile, and then we shall start with the very first pile, which is pile 1. Alright, so if you have chosen pile 1, this is what your financial future looks like. Alright then, we shall start with your tarot cards first, and the very first card for you when it comes to your finances is the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups is a card that to me speaks about, avoiding dealing with matters. This is, the okay, maybe not now, maybe later, that kind of a card, So there is a possibility when it comes to your finances, you are sort of avoiding dealing with them, or maybe you don't want to take any decisions regarding your investment, but that seems to be your attitude towards it. Or also there is a possibility that when it comes to investments, you may have a lot of options that may come up for you in the future, and then you're sitting back and you're like, okay, I don't really know how to go about it, or I don't really know what should be the right thing to do, and you're just sitting back. But the second card for you is a brilliant card when it comes to, your finances, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is about, coming into wealth. This is about fortune smiling for you. It's about, the wheel turning in your favor. So this is a card of success, financial success. So in the upcoming days, I really see you doing very well in terms of your finances. You will see a lot of money coming in, and sometimes Wheel of Fortune is also about money coming in from unexpected sources, or money coming in at a time where you did not expect it. So there is a possibility you may have made some investments some time back, and you're reaping your fortune right now, or maybe out of the blue you may receive a salary rise, or you may just receive unexpected help when it comes to your money. Okay, so all of that is the Wheel of Fortune. So either way, I have to tell you, money wise, good things are coming, so you should be really happy about it. Now, the next for you is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is a very impulsive card, okay? How are you spending your money? That is what I want to ask you, because there is a possibility in the upcoming days, or maybe you do have that tendency, you tend to be a little bit impulsive when it comes to money. And in these days of materialism, we tend to spend money without really thinking about it. And that way, money can drain away really quickly. Since I said there is a possibility you may come into a lot of money, be very mindful not to just spend it away, or not to make impulse purchases. The next card for you is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is about a long-term investment. This is about long-term saving, or this is about money coming in after a very long time. So maybe you've been working hard for quite some time, you've been putting all the hard work, and the kind of money you expected was not coming, but you need to stay put, because money is definitely coming your way. Your focus when it comes to your finances should be on how can I put away money today that will sort of give me double the rewards in 5 years time, in 10 years time. Okay, so think long term when it comes to your finances. Please avoid impulse buying. That is something I really want to warn you about. Alright, but money is coming. Make sure you spend it wisely, and make sure you invest it wisely. Okay, the next one for you is the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is about protecting your investment. As days pass by, a lot of people may come up with advice to help you with your money. Oh, invest in this and invest in that. Don't really do that. Only trust yourself and protect your money. That is going to be very important, especially if you have unexpected income coming up, or especially if you have a lot of money coming up. So make sure you don't invest your money in joint account, you don't invest in joint schemes. Also, another thing that I really want to tell you is when it comes to businesses, don't go in for investments in businesses where you have a business partner, so that is the kind of investment you really need to avoid at this point of time. Go solo with whatever you're doing, whether this is a business, whether this is a job. Rely on yourself and protect your money, so that is going to be very important. Let us take a look at your oracles. Willpower. Now, okay, the willpower again really clarifies the Knight of Wands, which talks about impulsive purchases. So anytime you want to spend your money, maybe you like a bag, maybe you like shoes, wait for a day, wait for 24 hours, maybe just put that item across in your shopping cart and revisit it after 24 hours or maybe 48 hours. And if you feel like you need that purchase again 24 hours later or 48 hours later, only then you should purchase it. But either way, exercise your willpower when it comes to spending your money. The next one for you is stand tall and maintain your dignity. Again, this really goes with the message of the Seven of Wands to me. Okay, this is about protecting your money, standing tall. So make sure you really rely on yourself when it comes to making any money investments, and make sure you research it well, because you may come across a lot of avenues where you can put in your money. Okay, so just rely on yourself is something that I really want to repeat once again. The next is bridge. Okay, now bridge again tells me that you may receive a lot of money in the upcoming days. Again, there is a possibility of a promotion, because this is like coming after hard work maybe, or this is coming like unexpectedly. So, either way, money wise, money is definitely coming in for you, and good amount of money. Okay, the next is again the karmic trench. So you may have put in a lot of hard work, maybe you've really worked hard towards getting all the money that you're now getting. So yes, you're definitely getting the rewards. So money wise, you look good. The next one for you is man. Okay, so for a couple of you, this can be money coming in through a man. Okay, so maybe the person you receive the money, maybe it can be a father, maybe it can be a grandfather, an uncle, inheritance money coming in. So that is also a possibility. But other than that, you should be very assertive when it comes to your money. Like really make sure you're paying attention to your finances and managing your finances. That is coming in very strongly for you guys. And the last one is hold your vision. You need to have like a long-term plan, again, which brings me to this card of Seven of Pentacles. Like, how do you see yourself financially 10 years from now? Okay, how do you see yourself financially when you're retiring? So you need to have a vision about your money. Okay, that is something that is very important for you. So long-term plans, long-term investments, abundance planning is something that you really need to do. But like I said, in the very first card itself, the attitude that you may have towards money is like, okay, I'll just deal with it later. Okay, money is coming in, it is there in the bank account, it's really not going anywhere, maybe I'll deal with it at a later point of time. But that is something you should really avoid. You should sort of take the control of managing your finances very seriously and hold a vision when it comes to your finances, because there are a lot of people who want a lot of money, or who really want to succeed financially, who really want to do better financially, but when it comes to their attitude towards money, that is something that is entirely different. And for you, you do want a lot of money, but you don't want to deal with a lot of the financial issue. Maybe you don't want to deal with the paperwork, or you just find it very boring, because I understand there are some people who don't like to deal with it too much. They just want to see the money coming in. So make sure for you guys, after receiving this message, you have a financial plan for yourself, because that is going to be very crucial for you guys. Either way, money guys, things are looking good. You have one and you have two cards that are telling you money wise things look good. What you should focus on is your investments. Okay, so that is your reading when it comes to your money, your financial future, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you have chosen pile 2, this is what your financial future looks like. Alright, then we shall start with your tarot cards, and the very first card for you is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is an excellent card to just start your reading with because it talks about celebration. So, when it comes to your finances, you have a lot to celebrate, okay? So, this is a card which talks about, your hard work paying off. This talks about financial rewards. This basically talks about a very good time financially. And for you guys, you have not only one, but you have two. The second one is also the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles talks about abundance. This talks about blessings. This talks about comfort, because clearly you can see the lady has complete financial control over life. It's almost like she's surrounded by luxury, she can afford all of this. And when it comes to Nine of Pentacles, this is a money created by yourself. This is not about you're receiving money from somebody else. This is not about inheritance. This talks about earning your own money, keeping it, and also enjoying it. So all of that is coming through with your Nine of Pentacles. Again, this is a card which talks about wealth generation, using your own mind to generate wealth. And what this is going to allow you to do is all the money that is coming in, it's going to give you a lot of freedom, a freedom to live the life that you really want to live, and also spend the money wherever you want, okay? Because clearly financially your future looks very good, but whatever it is that you've achieved financially, it has been because of your hard work, okay? Nobody else has any contribution when it comes to your finances. Again, because you have this card of luxury, there might be a possibility that you may also be tempted to spend a lot of money on luxury. So maybe you spend a lot of money on fine dining, maybe you spend a lot of money on clothes, maybe you buy things that are of a lot of value, maybe you buy branded things. So all of that is coming through. So you are going to be earning a lot, but again you're spending a lot of money as well. So that is something you really need to be mindful of, okay? But either way, money looks really good. If there is one reading which talks about fine financial future, it is yours, okay? Moving to the next card, you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor talks about having a firm control over your finances. So, there is a possibility you might be the pile which is going to sort of enjoy working with money. Maybe you love sitting down and counting how much money comes into your bank account every month, or you just are more interested in, building a future, like building your strong future. That is coming in very strongly. So, I really see you guys as being financially very capable. So even if you're not interested in the planning aspect of money, or just really making sure that your money is going in the correct place at the correct point of time, I really see you guys getting in that direction in the future as well, okay? Now, the Emperor also speaks about a man who can give you financial advice, okay? So this can be a proper financial planner, or this can be a father figure, or just somebody who you can rely on when it comes to making money related decisions. But one thing you have to keep in mind is you need to deal with the money in a very assertive manner. It should be dealt with a lot of planning, and there should be a lot of structure when it comes to your finances, okay? So it is really important for you guys to sit down, take a look at all the figures that you have, because you may be making a lot of money, and then decide, okay, this amount of money is going to go here, this amount of money is going to go here, okay? Because that is something that is really important to you. Another thing for you guys is maybe there is also a possibility in the future that your approach towards money may become a little bit more conservative. So maybe you will rely on established methods of investment, or maybe well established initiatives. So maybe government things, or maybe you just like to invest when it comes to banks, you trust a certain set organization. So that is something that I see for you guys. Moving on to the next card. The next card is Temperance. Now the Temperance is a card of balance, so for you guys, I think budgeting is going to be extremely important, keeping close tabs on where your money is coming in, where your investments are going, and where you are spending money. Okay, so be a little bit mindful when it comes to budgeting. And I think, like I mentioned, the Emperor card, you will in the future have a very, very strict hand when it comes to your investments. You are going to be that pile in the future, if you aren't already, who's very, very conscious about investments. Okay, and yeah, no wonder you've built that fortune for yourself, or no matter you're building that fortune for yourself. Okay, either way, one thing that I really want to remind you of is, make sure not to take any unnecessary loans. Okay, so maybe you may feel like, okay, I need to buy a house, okay, maybe I need a car, but ask yourself, do I really want to take this loan, or do I really want to take this financial burden on myself? Okay, so that is something you really need to be a little bit mindful about. Wherever possible, use the money you already have, because what happens is, you may buy something. For example, you feel like, oh my god, I need a luxury car and I'm going to take a certain amount of loan, and you may regret taking that. Okay, so be a little bit mindful, and I think speaking to a financial advisor will really work out in your favor. Avoid loans, that is what I'm telling you. Coming to the Queen of Cups. Now, Queen of Cups, I think for you guys is a little bit of a perfect card to get, because I think you guys are sort of emotionally attached to money. Okay, so even when it comes to your having money, even when it comes to your spending money, for you it's all about emotions. For maybe for you guys, security is very important. Having that your roots very, very strongly secure is very important to you, but also is your spending, so there is a possibility you guys spend money when you're emotional, or maybe you take certain decisions when it comes to your money based on your emotions. You feel like, oh my god, I really love my friend, I'm going to buy her this huge a gift, so that emotional bond is very much a part of your financial thing. Okay, so be a little bit careful about that, because what happens is, you may make certain decisions based on your emotions that you may regret later. I was talking about loans, remember? So make sure when it comes to money, don't co-sign a loan for somebody, okay, or don't become a guarantor for somebody else. That is something I really want to warn you against. But you may also be a pile, like if you're upset, you're gonna go online, you're gonna buy yourself something, or something goes wrong, you're really unhappy today, you're really sad, you're gonna go online and buy yourself a bag, so that is the kind of spending you guys do, and that is something you need to be a little bit aware about. Okay, luxury spending again, but of course this is a personal preference how you spend your money. I'm just highlighting that you may have these tendencies in the future. All right, so those are your cards. Money wise, you guys are sorted in the future. It looks really good. Coming to the next one, you have home. So maybe a couple of expenses that you guys make in the future will be very related to your house. So maybe you guys want to buy a home, maybe having that home, decorating your house is going to be very important to you. And again, you may purchase a house as well, so that is also very much a possibility for you guys in the future. The next one is so there seem to be a little bit of, you are a little out of balance when it comes to certain things, and which again brings me back to the Temperance card. So you need to maintain that balance. You need to sit down again with your letters, with your credit card bills, with your bank statements, and really write down, or just have your financial planner do it, as to where your money is coming in, where you're spending it, and how much you're investing. So really be careful about just having your documentation very, very proper is what I want to tell you. Okay, so that out of balance thing needs to be really, really balanced. Clock. So whenever it comes to making your investments, take time to decide. Like maybe take a week before making any big financial decisions. Again, the loan part is something I want to highlight. I think you're very protected when it comes to money, so I don't really see anything going wrong money wise. A little bit expenditure wise, you guys are very prone to that emotional purchase, so that is again coming up. So that is always going to keep happening to you, your emotional purchases. If you be mindful of it and you decide to sort of work on it, great. But either way, money wise, you're good. The next card for you from your Moonology deck is Show the World the Real You. So now this is for me a sign that you may earn a lot of money from doing things that you really really love. Okay, like I was talking about, Nine of Pentacles is a card where you earn money by something that you do. I want to just rephrase that, like you will earn a lot of money doing something that you love to do. Okay, so either way, do what you love. And if you have a hobby that you want to pursue, maybe that will result in extra income coming towards you. But either way, if you follow your curiosity, if you follow your passion, your financial future also is going to get so much better. Okay, and the last one is Two Worlds. Okay, so for you guys, I think what I see is you're very attracted to flashy things, maybe like I said, luxury wise. So you do like a lot of flashy things and you spend a lot of money there. Maybe you should focus a little bit less on showing the world what you have. Okay, because what happens is when we display our wealth a lot, sometimes the evil eye think that comes in. So maybe you have a lot of money. I suggest you don't be very flashy about it, because that can be a little bit of a problem. People don't really have best interests at heart sometimes. That happens. But either way, solid financial future, no matter where you are today, your future is looking really really good, and you'll be very secure, you'll be very very stable when it comes to your financial well-being. So that is my message for you when it comes to your financial future. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in my next one. Bye. And if you have chosen pile 3, this is what your financial future looks like. Alright, then we shall start with your tarot cards, and the very first card that you have is the Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords talks about changing of circumstances. It talks about moving away from past difficulties. So basically it talks about a better financial future. So no matter what kind of a financial situation you find in right now, the future is going to be a lot better than right now. Okay, the next one for you is the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups is about contentment, it's about happiness, it talks about a new beginning. Okay, one thing that I really want to highlight is for you guys, probably as people, you are people who don't base your self-worth on money. You don't base your self-worth on security. So what I feel is no matter what your circumstances, you find yourself being happy. And I think that's an excellent frame of mind to be in. But either way, there is a new beginning when it comes to your financial future. So this can also mean for you guys, like you are ready to make new investments, or you may find yourself making investments in newer avenues you have not previously considered before. For a couple of you, this is also like probably money can come in from newer sources now. So maybe you'll change your job, and or you may start earning money from a source which you had not previously considered. Okay, so that is your Ace of Cups. Moving on to your Eight of Pentacles. Now the Eight of Pentacles is about learning, it's about getting better at something. It's about paying attention to the details. So possibly for you guys, it is important for your guys' financial future for you to learn a little bit more about money. What are the better avenues where you can invest your money? What areas can you get more interest in? Is it good for you to sort of invest money in the share market, or is a bank investment better? So really look into details as to where you want to put in your money. Okay, so that is also coming in. Possibly for you guys, maybe you're getting better at something that you already do, and because of which the money you receive can also be a lot more now. So getting money because you're getting better at something. So that is also something that is coming in. Once again, for you, it is very important to really make sure to look deeply into your finances, look deeply into the financial situation you are in right now. So this really talks to me about like really sitting there, really going over your financial papers. This is about looking at your income, this is about looking at your expenditure, looking at how much interest you're paying when it comes to your credit cards, how much interest you're paying when it comes to certain loans if you have it, looking at how much rent you're paying, your phone plans, are you paying more or are you paying less, all of that, where you're spending money, all of that is really important. So really make sure when it comes to your finances, look into finer details, because possibly for you guys, you may be spending money a little bit more, or maybe you're spending that amount of money where you can afford to save it, so that there is a need for you to really look into details when it comes to your finances. All right, the next card for you is about the Three of Wands. Now the Three of Wands talks about vision, this talks about investments, this talks about having a foresight. So maybe there is a possibility for you that you have the potential to earn a lot of more money, but with a little bit of planning, with a little bit of foresight. Again, this talks to me about investing in the share market, having a vision like, okay, if I invest money here today, then maybe 10 years down the line, I will get a so much amount of money. So really looking into the future is what is coming in very, very strongly. Maybe in the upcoming future, you may come across good investments options, so you may have a lot of options, and you may find that a lot of them are equally good, which again brings me to the Eight of Pentacles, looking into details, going into the fine print of things. Okay, all of that is coming in. And the Three of Wands always speaks to me about a travel element, so this talks about maybe moving to a location, moving to a new job, or maybe income coming from an outside source. Maybe you will work for an organization which has its office in another country, another city, and because of which your income sort of grows up. That is also a possibility. Again, moving to a different country, like income from foreign sources, all of that is also indicated by the Three of Wands. So be a visionary and having like foresight about things. Share market investments are also something that really stands out for me with this card. The next card for you is the Two of Swords. Don't delay when it comes to making financial decisions. Again, with the foresight and visionary aspect here, don't wait for anything. If you find that a financial opportunity is available, if you find a new opportunity is available, make sure you go for it. Okay, don't delay at all. Delay is not going to help you when it comes to financial decisions. So the next one for you is adjustments are required. So okay, you need to make certain adjustments, like I was talking about in the Eight of Pentacles. Look at details. Don't really look at your finances at the surface of it. So adjustments are required when it comes to your attitude towards looking at money, but also when it comes to your decision. The next card for you is the Boot, and the Boot for me is a card which talks about hard work paying off. So financially, because you had the Eight of Pentacles as well, if you're really working hard towards something, if you're really mastering a particular skill, I think all of your hard work will pay off and you are going to do well financially. Again, with the Six of Swords, where you are getting into a period which is financially much more better than the previous period. The second one is letter. Now the letter talks about details again, which highlights the Eight of Pentacles, looking into documents when it comes to finances, looking into your income statements, looking into your taxes, looking into where your money is going. All of that is indicated by the letter. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to the documentation, make sure you pay attention to the fine print when it comes to your finances. Okay, I think we already spoke about that in the Eight of Pentacles. The next card is the Penguin, and it talks about period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So if you have been having any kind of financial issues, that period is going to be over very, very soon, and the next period of your life is going to be a lot more better when it comes to your finances. The next one for you is the bird's nest. Now, the bird's nest is a card for me which talks about home. It talks about family, So, investments when it comes to your family, expenditure when it comes to your family is all indicated. But the bird's nest is also about home. So, maybe in the upcoming days, you may be, buying a new home, considering things about a new home, or investing money for your children, or spending money when it comes to your children, spending money on your home. All of that is coming in when it comes to the bird's nest. And the last one is blessings. Like I was saying, if you have been having bad times when it comes to your finances, those days are now over and you are coming into a lot of blessings financially. But I feel like you've put in a lot of hard work and the hard work is also paying off. Okay, so either way, financially things look much better than the way they were in the previous period. But yes, certain decisions need to be taken by you when it comes to your money. Maybe you want to change a job, maybe you want to change a location, maybe you want to change your investment sources. That is something you really need to look at. But either way, adjustments are required. But once you make those adjustments, you will come into a lot of prosperity. The dark period is over, blessings are coming through. That is what I'll leave you with. I will see you in my next one. Bye.